The White House proposes elimination of Section 8 vouchers.
What?
I told y'all. I told you to get up off your tail. Now you gotta go live with your mammy and pappy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see me today. Boy, some of y'all gonna be mad. Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Here's an update for you people sitting your tail on Section 8 and just thought it would never ever happen to you. They not gonna let Trump do that. They not gonna let him do that to us. They're not. I'm gonna live my whole entire life on Section 8. I'm gonna get all the government benefits that I can get until the day I die. Well, there's a new chief in town, y'all, and his name is Donald J. Trump. He's coming for you, okay? You lone lifers living on the system. You lone lifers who don't have a career and who refuse to get a job to take care of your family that you created. You created, not the taxpayers. You decided to lay down and have all these children, gap your legs wide open, and got so many baby daddies. And you feel like Uncle Sam and the taxpayers should pay for them when they can barely provide for their own family. But you don't care. You don't. Somebody living on the system forever do not care. Y'all, they don't. They get online boo-hooing and crying, and then they have some people taking up for them. If you're going to take up for these people and you feel like they are being done wrong, being kicked off the system because they don't want to work or do better in life for themselves, get educated or something, if you feel that the government is doing them wrong, then let them come to your house and live. You feel sorry for them, right? Let them come to your house. I dare you. I dare you. With all that being said, y'all, I'm going to play these videos for y'all. You're going to get mad, but some of these people are really telling the truth. Stay with me now. Watch the whole video. Don't be doing no damn skipping. Watch the whole video for me, all right? Because it matters. It really does, because some way, somehow, it's going to spark something in somebody, all right? Move right along. Let me play the first video here, okay? It says, White House proposes elimination of Section 8 housing vouchers. The plan would also cap rental aid for able-bodied adults at 2 years. He is saying able-bodied adults, people who can run, jump, have sex upside down, spread their legs wide open till they just won't spread no more. Those type of people right there. All right, here we go. Listen.
The Trump administration is trying to kill Section 8. Section 8 and government subsidized housing is now in the crosshairs of the Trump administration. They are looking to cut it by at least 40% to help save money. There's about 2.3 million people that get government subsidized housing through Section 8 across the country, and the Trump administration is looking to take it from a national level to a state level. So before you freak out with all this misinformation out there, it's not going away. The goal is to take it from a national overinflated, overbloated, overfunded program to a state level program where the national government will kick in a little bit, the states will have to kick in as well, and they will actually have to have a budget. There's also a discussion about a cap on able-bodied adults only getting it for so long. This is one of those things where the headlines sound scarier than the actual sublines. However, this will affect real estate. And this is why I've been telling y'all that Section 8 isn't guaranteed. Let me know what you think in the comments. The Trump administration is looking to kill Section 8.
leaving it up to the states. Just like the abortion. Leaving it up to the state. The government doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Now, the government will fund some of it with the state. And they feel that the state is also responsible some type of way. Okay? Y'all allow these people to sit on their ass and not do nothing? We're going to take away 40%. Now, that's a lot. Okay? Now, he says 2.3 million people on Section 8. Sir, I believe it's way more than that. Way, way more, okay, than that. Now, y'all get mad all you want to. But if you don't do nothing about it, then that's on who? If you sit around and wait and it's past your 2 years, that's on who? You trying to tell me you can't find a job after 2 years, within 2 years? You can't? Nothing? Oh, I know what it is. They can't find a job that they really want, okay? They ain't gonna work in no warehouse, okay? They not gonna work in housekeeping, hotels. They not gonna work in restaurants, jobs, that they really don't want. They not gonna work there. But you can't be choosy or choosy, whatever way you want to call it, if you don't have any type of skills. So you have time to go learn a trade, okay? Or maybe go to a community college. You have time. So you better get up off your tail and do something right now. Listen what this guy said. Trump is trying to end Section 8.
Trump is about to get rid of Section 8 housing, and I'm fucking loving it. In an absolutely stellar move, the Trump administration has proposed saving more than $26 billion by eliminating the Department of Housing and Urban Development's rental assistance program, including Section 8 vouchers, and replacing it with a plan to allow states to design their own rental assistance programs based on their unique needs and preferences. But we all know what this really means. It means all the lazy-ass people that are sucking off of the teat of the American taxpayer are gonna have to get off their butts and go get a fucking job. Ain't that fun? The plan also includes a 2-year cap on rental assistance for able-bodied adults. So, like I said, if you have the ability to get up and work, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. No more free rides from the American government. Sorry. The time has come to get this country back in line and give it back to the American working class. So if you're sitting around doing nothing, not contributing, you're going to have a hard time.
Who is this guy? I like him. I love you, man. I love you. So tell me this, people. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, okay? We ain't never, ever supposed to cut Section 8 government funding, government assistance. We're not supposed to never cut it. Never. Never, ever. We're just supposed to let people sit on the system forever. I'm talking to the people who are mad about this because their family member just might have to come stay with them. I'm talking to those people right there. We're not supposed to never cut it. Let them stay on there for a lifetime. Lord, I also want to ask, are we supposed to continue to rob Peter to pay Paul? Because Paul's so lazy, don't want to get up off his ass. We're supposed to continue to allow this forever? Forever, ever? Nothing should never be done about it? Also, there should never be a limit, a time that you can sit your ass down and do nothing to help you and your family out. There should not be a limit to this. Put it on down there because I want to know. Next video coming up. Not accepting applications at this time. Trump said all Section 8 and housing vouchers are being put on hold. Put on hold, y'all.
Trump said the applications for Section 8 and housing has been put on a hold for the next 6 months because it's overloaded and backed up with so many people trying to get benefits right now. And they're trying to figure out what the laws are. Now, I know a lot of people have been waiting to be on Section 8, waiting to be on housing, vouchers. Some people even have vouchers in hand. So it's a sad situation for most. But I say to the people, man, I say, y'all, we got to go harder, man. Because the way the world turning, we don't know which way we gonna go next. And they changing laws left and right. And we don't have no say-so over none of this. So for all the women out here, man, and all the men out here trying to get Section 8 in housing, trying to be able to provide a roof over their kids' head, just hold on, man. 6 more months. 6 more months. And you might have a chance. It might even better the chances. Y'all never know. It might even better the chances, man. So I say to everybody, man, just go harder, y'all. God bless.
You're going to have to go harder. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to learn a trade, like I said. You're going to have to maybe sell some of your stuff, get rid of that car, get rid of that house, get rid of all that damn jewelry that you just don't need. Some of y'all are living beyond your means. That's why you need help, okay? And you know what, too? I don't like the government in my business. I would not want to be sitting on Section 8 food stamps or nothing. They're in your business. But the people that's sitting on the system, they don't mind the government being in their business because they hide stuff. They hide it. Oh, no, you ain't going to find it because my sister got it. It's in my sister's name. It's in my mama's name. You ain't going to find what I got. Some of them are scandalous. I'm not saying all of them. But people, I want y'all to know, and I keep saying this over and over and over again. I'm talking about the people, okay, that are able-bodied people. I'm not talking about the veterans and disabled people. They are not going to touch them. All right? Yay for that. Yay. Okay. So don't be coming over here getting mad at me because of the way that I think and the way that I feel. Because there's a whole lot of more people think like me than you. Okay? Because all of us don't want to depend on the system. Because what? Because we have a backbone. Okay? We are motivated to provide for our family. We're not going to sit idle and wait for a handout because basically that's what it is. But they don't want to admit it. It's a handout. Moving right along to the next video. Section 8 letters will be coming soon. That's what this lady said. Listen.
So attention, ladies and gentlemen that are currently on Section 8 or housing. Today is April 21st, 2025, and the Trump administration has stated there will be and is now a 2-year limit on being and receiving benefits for Section 8 and or housing. There will be letters being sent out to anyone that has passed a 2-year mark. So if you know of anyone, family member, yourself, friend, or foe, please share this video and tag them to start making some moves. Start some strategic planning for your family. Yeah. Share the video. Bye.
Let me tell you something. They ain't going to do it, y'all. They going to sit on their ass because they don't believe it's going to happen to them. Okay? Trump told them when he was running what he was going to do. But they did not believe it. They still sitting on their tail. And they're going to continue to sit there and do nothing. Nothing. Makes you wonder what type of person is this. Y'all, let me tell you, I noticed something. I noticed some of you women, y'all cater more to a man than you do your own damn children. And this is why some of y'all are in trouble now. You love that man so much. You do anything for him. You let him come live with you while you living on the system. Who wants a man like that? Who cannot provide? He come living with you and your kids. And then he won't even marry you. But you should not ask yourself why the man won't marry to you, won't marry you. You know what I'm trying to say? You should ask yourself, when should I get rid of this sapsucker? When? And I'm going to say right away, immediately. All right? Moving right along. Then to this young lady right here, this is the last video. Pay close attention to what she is saying. Watch.
You know what? You know, Trump wants to end public housing in Section 8. And if you're a beneficiary from that, you might want to get involved civically. Because you know what? Housing is a basic need. And if you can't pay market rent for housing and you get in that Section 8, you might want to get involved in your community some way of some form of fashion. Because he's talking about you don't supposed to be on that for your whole life. And actually it is not designed for that. But you know what? Like I said, I manage those properties and there's a lot of people that stay there for life. Though that Section 8 is designed to give you a leg up. And when you're on your feet, somebody else can use it. They can get on their feet. And I believe that is the reason why we have affordable housing issues, because people want to stay there for the rest of their life. I understand they do have specific housing for disabled and mental health. That's different. But if you're able-bodied and you can afford to get out there and get a job, get educated so you can make more money or whatever. And this is my opinion because I've seen people just mooch off the system.
She ain't lying. Mooching forever. I want to know this though. What happened before Section 8? Before food stamps? What happened before then? What were people doing? That's what I'm trying to say. Before there was ever any food stamps or Section 8 government assistance, what were they doing? Why can't we go back to that time in life? Why people need help all of a sudden? They can't survive. People don't believe in helping one another. That could be the problem. They helped each other back then. Family members helped each other. They didn't let you become homeless. Even if you was a drug addict or a drunk, there was always a place you could lay your head and eat. Always. But all of a sudden, we got rude family members who just don't give a damn. The Asian people do it. They let family members come and stay with them. The Indian people, the African people, and all other races, the Mexicans. Y'all talk about the Mexicans, but you know what though? They stick together. You ain't gonna be homeless. They stick together. You ain't gonna be hungry either. But us people, us, in the United States, you gonna have to live your ass on the street because you ain't coming to my house. You gonna have to lose your place. All your damn kids, y'all gonna have to go to a shelter, but you can't come here. Americans evidently don't have a heart when it comes to their family. We need to get back to basics from way back when. But we know how some of y'all are. You're selfish. That's what that is. And that's why some of y'all people right now, pretty soon, is going to be living on the streets and struggling. Well, girl, they did it to themselves. Well, when I say it to y'all, you're getting mad. But if you got a family member telling you that, you do it to yourself, then y'all okay with that, okay? But y'all don't want to hear the truth. You don't. That's why some of y'all are going to stay exactly where you are. Never gonna prosper. Put it on down there and tell me how you feel about this topic. Are you mad at Trump? Is he doing the right thing? Put it on down there. We want to know. Put it on down there. Just don't say nothing bad about me, all right? You can say what you want. I'm not going to cut it or nothing. Take it out. But you better be damn respectful. That's all I'm going to say. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.